Alright, Chapter 27P6, Review of Local Emergency Management Plan. 27P6002 Definition. 27P6003 County Comprehensive Emergency Management Plans. 27P60025 County Radiological Emergency Plan for Nuclear Power Plants. 27P6006 County Comprehensive Emergency Plan Review by Division. 27P60095 Municipal Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan. 27P60101 Municipal Comprehensive Emergency Plan Review by County Emergency Management Plan. Let's just test, see if we're recording. Okay. 27P6002 Definitions. County Emergency Plans Agency mean the Emergency Management Agency authorized directed to be established, maintain each county of the state pursuant to Section 252.381 at Florida statute. Division mean the Division of Emergency Management of the Executive Office of the Governor State Plan mean that the State Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan is developed and adopted pursuant to the authority contained within Section 252.35.2 of the Florida State Comprehensive County Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan with the aim of the county counterparts of the state plan. Municipal Emergency Management Plan means the emergency management program authorized and encouraged by Section 252.83.2 of Florida State statute to be created with each legal constituted municipality in the state. Municipalities are not required to develop the municipal and emergency management plan. Municipal Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan, the municipal counterpart of the county comprehensive emergency management plan, which must be consistent with the subject of the applicable county plan. Municipalities are encouraged but not required to develop the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan. Local emergency management plans refer to the county comprehensive emergency management plans and the municipal comprehensive emergency management plans. Your county emergency management program means the emergency management program authorized and maintained by Chapter 252 Florida State statute to be created by each legal constituted county and state. 27P60023 County Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan. Each county emergency management plan, each county emergency management agency was established pursuant to the authorities of section contained in Section 252.38.2 of the Florida State statute should develop and submit to the governing body jurisdiction for adoption of the county comprehensive emergency management plan and comply with the requirements and format standards contained in the rule chapter. The county comprehensive emergency management plan will coordinate consistent with the provisions of the state plan. With the county emergency management plan will include the evacuation component, the shelter component, risk and host events, and post-disaster recovery component. Will consider the provision adopting aspect of the prepared response and recovery and the mitigation. The county plan will assign leader support responsibility for the county agencies and personnel to coordinate with the emergency support functions outlined in the state plan. The county comprehensive emergency management plan shall be specific, shall address response actions in the event of emergency, and shall clearly identify the positions of the agency or responsible for specific functions under given the circumstances. Responsible must be assigned by position, federal agency, and specific duties of each of the position or agency must be listed. Checklist of the readily accessible. Each use the outline easy to use guidelines and with an appropriate county plan shall contain the diagrams and ways county with the informed local government shall be available with a review. County emergency management plan shall be divided into two components: baseline with the capability assessment. Basic plan shall narrate and inform the general to describe responsibility within the emergency management framework. Shall include but not limited to annexes addressing the recovery and mitigation. Function for the county emergency management plan basic plan review of the mitigation. Annexes shall include the organizational charge match checklist capability assessment and shall demonstrate with the company present information outlined with the county comprehensive emergency management plan standing operating procedure for supporting documents involved with the emergency management program, emergency response, recovery, mitigation actions, activities. The county comprehensive emergency management plan shall cover the county with the agency's resources that shall recover the applicable municipal agency. The county plan shall interface with the plan with the contingency of the jurisdictional, regional, municipality, state comprehensive emergency plan. The county comprehensive emergency management plan supporting operating procedure referred to in the plan shall be provided with a detailed description process filed at the local level of where the emergency and disaster occur, the result of the consequences generated by natural, technological, man-made cases causes such emergency include but are not limited to the tornadoes, from hurricanes, floods, freezing, extreme temperature, for the disease outbreaks, wildfires, tourism, drought. Terrorism, drought, hazard material, the release of spill, for the civil disturbances. Plan shall identify with the described emergency warning system, evacuation, and sheltering plan with hazard mitigation, other anticipatory actions, as well with the post-event response and recovery act. The division here adopted the incorporated the reference local comprehensive with the emergency management plan with the compliance with criteria for the and the emergency management capabilities assessment checklist, form number CAMP 001 and CAMP 002 2012 edition. After the part of the their county comprehensive emergency management plan without the emergency management plan. Management program shall comply with this criteria. The criteria available to the division may be obtained with written division of 2555 Schumer Oak Boulevard, Tallahassee, Florida 32399, outline Florida disaster, or these criteria should be developed and reviewed by the county comprehensive emergency management plan program shall complete the compliance criteria prior to the division review of the comprehensive emergency management plan to the available to the division 60 days of the receipt of the notification. Division 10 of the review of the county shall demonstrate the satisfaction required for the criteria by noting the plan section in their plan to support the documents where these criteria satisfy the county shall provide the documentation needed to satisfy the requirements for the capability assessment. Counties encouraged to file with the form of the state plan and development of the county comprehensive emergency management plan. County emergency management agencies not required to duplicate the suggested format, but should be able to demonstrate they able to be ability to communicate with the emergency support function state agency that support the state plan. 27P60025 County Radiological Emergency Plan for Nuclear Power Plant. The compound plan for shall be provided with a detailed description provided to you with the protect for the public with potential health effects associated with radiological emergency commercial nuclear power plants. Only those counties within the 50-mile radius of the commercial nuclear plant are required to develop this plan, and the plan shall develop with the direct assistance of the division incorporated with the appropriate site plan with the containment of the Annex A of the site plan. Plan shall comply with the criteria preparation, evaluation, radiological emergency response plan prepared to support with the nuclear power plants or NURIG 06541 FEMA REP 1 Revision 1 with the criteria available to the division may be obtained by writing the division in 2555 Schumer Oak Boulevard, Tallahassee, Florida 32399. This plan and annex shall be submitted to the Federal Emergency Management Agency for review and approval. Art 27P6006 County Comprehensive Emergency Plan with a review by the division. The provision section for the shelf life with the division initial review of the county comprehensive emergency plan management plan, review of the plans, revise, develop the determination of the division with the county comprehensive emergency management plan not in compliance with the term of the chapter. The division shall review each of the county comprehensive emergency management plan minimum every 4 years. Shall offer effect with the regional planning of the council with the opportunity to participate with the review of the division. Shall review the county plan and incorporate the criteria with the Camp 1, Camp 02. The division shall provide the notice of intent with the review of the county emergency management plan via the certified mail within 60 days of the receipt notification. Shall provide with the division copy of the plan, the review of the copy to complete with the compliance criteria with the plan, receive the notification intent with the review of the county of the division should coordinate with the final line of the capabilities assessment prior to the day of the adoption of the plan governing by the jurisdiction. The division should provide with the county with the result of the review of the finding the complying with the plan within 60 days of the initial review of the division, fine with the county plan for the requirements of the shall issue the notice of complying with the division, fine with the county plan and does not meet all of the criteria established for the chapter of the division, withhold the notice of compliance and issue notification by the division specifically started the region plan does not meet the criteria upon with the receipt of notification division with the county shall either revise its plan with the date agreed upon with the division county and make the change available to the division for the review of the date agreed upon with the division and the county, or develop the working plan approved with the division and draft the all change the necessary complying with the timetable of completion of the date agreed with the division and the county, and in accordance with the 120.57 Florida State statute request the administrator proceed with the regarding division withholding of the notice for the non-compliance within 21 days of the receipt of the determination. If the county does not submit the revised plan with the work plan agreed with upon with the date of the receipt of the notification by the division, record the administrative hearing shall issue the notice of non-compliance with the certified mail, specifically starting reason for the non-compliance upon the receipt of the notice of the non-compliance with the county shall either within 60 days of the review revive the plan with the make the change available to the division of the review in accordance with the section 120.57 Florida State statute request the administrative receive regarding the division notice of non-compliance within 21 days of the same. If upon submittal with the revised plan, either the after the agreed upon by the division of the county plan with the completion of the work plan of the division, fine with the revised plan with the non-compliance with the division should withhold the notice of compliance with the issue of the notification specifically stating receiving the plan does not meet with the criteria upon the receipt of the notification can county shall either the revised plan and date agree with the division with the county to make the change to be able for the division for the review. According with section 120.57, Florida State statute requires the administrator proceeding regarding the division notice for the non-compliant within 21 days of the determination. If the task is laid out with the work plan not complete with the time frame established with the work plan, the division issue the notice of the non-compliant view of the certified mail comes specifically state with the reason of the non-compliant some of the receipt of the non-compliant for the county shall either within 90 days of the revised day of the plan when make the change available to the division for review. In accordance with section 120.57 of the Florida State statute requires the administrator proceed regarding the division notice for the non-compliant within 20 days of the receipt of the determination. All request the administrator proceed with shall be filed with the corner of the section 120.57 rule section 28.106.201 Florida administration code there. The request of the administrator proceed with the time frame with the notice of the failure. The request of the administrator proceed within corner of the chapter that constitute a waiver opportunity for the contest note of the not compliant with the division and unable for any reason provide the notice of the county regarding the result of the within the review within 60 days, it will forward the notice of the county stating of the intent of extent review period length time up to 90 days. If the county is unable to reach for any reason provide the copy of the plan within 60 days of the receipt with the intent of the review with the notification record the extent of the division, extent of the deadline for the hearing of the plan stating just cause upon the approval of the division extension of will allow 90 days for the county to submit a copy of their plan. If the extension of the county is unable to submit their plan, but the county must develop the working plan as approved by the division in order to ensure the county municipal comprehensive emergency management plan can be implemented with the event of a disaster emergency. Each of the agencies assigned with the responsibility for the plan must coordinate with the development of the implementation, pursue with the jurisdiction, propagation of the plan shall document with the coordination. Or after termination of the county comprehensive emergency plan is compliant with the terms of the chapter of the proof of the unplanned must adopt the resolution with the governing body jurisdiction within 90 days of the receiving the notification compliant with the division before become with the comprehensive emergency plan for such local for the government of the county is unable to adopt the plan within 90 days of the county with the request of the written division state just to call the extension of no more than an additional 90 days to adopt the plan. Adopt must occur for the minimum that every 4 years of the notification date of the adoption shall be sent to the division if it adopt the notify of the division adoption date or make available the review revised plan resolution constitute non-compliance upon additional adoption of the plan. The county shall submit the copy of the adopted plan resolution of the division. Alright, 27 P609009 municipal comprehensive emergency plan. With the municipal comprehensive emergency plan must comply with the standard of the requirements of the county comprehensive emergency management plan. With the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan should comply with the local emergency plan compliance criteria to adopt with the reference of the subsection 27 P600237 of the floor administration cover the criteria available of the division shall be used to develop and review the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan. Municipal comprehensive emergency plans are required to follow the suggested format of the county comprehensive emergency management plan. Municipal emergency management programs are not required to duplicate suggested format. Should consider conform as closely as possible. Or 27 P6010 municipal comprehensive emergency management plan review of the county emergency management plan management provision of the section shall apply with the initial review of the county emergency management agency. 2 of the review of the revised information result of the determination county emergency management agency for the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan and not compliant with the term of the chapter. If the municipality elect for the prior unprepared with the comprehensive emergency management plan, the plan should be periodically reviewed with the respect for the county emergency management agency with the develop with compliant with the established criteria of the county emergency management agency shall provide the initial and notice the chief elected official each municipality with the county intent of the established schedule for the review of the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan. The county shall provide the notice of the municipality intent of the review of the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan at least 60 days prior to the initiation review. The notice shall divide the municipality in general terms applicable to the plan requirements. Each municipality must respond with the notice divided by the county with the existence of the municipal comprehensive emergency management program. Each municipality should provide the copy to respond with the division if the municipality created the comprehensive emergency management program subsequent to the initial notice may be divided by the county emergency management director of the division writing requirement the municipality include the county's plan review schedule. The county emergency management agency should provide the municipal emergency program of the result of the review of the plan with complying with the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan 60 days of completion of the initial review of the county with the emergency management agency. In terms of the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan comply with the requirements of the rule of the chapter shall issue the notice of compliance with the municipal emergency management program to the division. When the county emergency management agency determines the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan and is not compliant with the requirements of the rule of the chapter should issue the notice of non-compliance specifically stating with the reason for the non-compliance bound with the receipt of the notice of the non-compliance. The municipal emergency program shall within 60 days of the revise its plan and notify the county emergency management agency to make the revised information available to the review of the county emergency management agency. Or if the county is unable for any of the reason to provide the notice to the municipality regarding the result of the review in 60 days, it will forward the notice of the municipal and emergency management program stating its intent to extend the review of the period for the specifically identified the time necessary to provide the notice in order to ensure that the municipal comprehensive emergency management plans can be implemented in the event of a disaster emergency. Each agency is assigned with the responsibility of the plan to coordinate development and implementation, pursue the jurisdiction propagation of the plan shall be documented and coordinated. If the determination of the municipal comprehensive emergency management plan is compliant with the terms of the chapter to improve the plan is adopted by a resolution governing body of the jurisdiction before it becomes comprehensive emergency management plan for the local government. And that was your chapter 27 P6 review of local emergency management plans.